Hey guys, and welcome to episode 18 of Semajical's collections. And as I said at the end of the previous episode, I'm redoing the books. Mainly because the two episodes I did for the books in the old room, I'm not satisfied with what I did there, so I'm going to redo. But this redo is going to go shelf by shelf, and we're going to start with the top shelf. So, actually we're going to start here. Because some of these books I'm currently reading from my archive production cycle. So, The Demonata, Beck. This is the fourth book in the series by Darren Shan. Now let's get into the top shelf. The Chronicles of Narnia, Book 7, The Last Battle. I'm obviously still currently reading this for my old production cycle, pardon me. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I was reading this in a show called Pottercast, which was for my old production cycle. Shimmer. This is actually book 2 in the Riley Bloom spin-off series. And yes, for my old production cycle, I was still going through the readings. A David Walliams book next, we have Gangster Granny. And yes, once again, I was doing this on my old channel. Before that got shut down. Pardon me. It's since been fixed though, and all those channels are now back. But they're for archive use only. The Naughtiest Unicorn at Sports Day, which I was still going through for my old channel. Amelia Jane again. I'm going to stop pointing out that I was using bookmarks for these because they're from my old channel. Because you don't need to keep hearing that. The novelisation of Star Wars A New Hope. The Time Traveller's Wife. Pardon me. Stormbreaker. Book 1 of the Alex Rider series. Time Riders Day of the Predator, that's book 2 of that series. The 91 Story Treehouse. Book 7 of the Treehouse series, by the way. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. the trilogy in 5 parts, which makes it a pentology. Because you can't have a trilogy in 5 parts. This is a Douglas Adams classic. Dog Days. Now we're going to deviate from the books on this shelf here for a moment, because there's a book up here. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I should have covered this one first. Yes, my American friends, you have it under the wrong title. Disney's Twisted Tales, The Odd Sisters. Blue Moon, Book 2 of the Immortal series, the main series by Alison Noel. Goosebumps, The Blob That Ate Everyone. Night Star. Now this is actually book 5 of the Immortal series by Alison Noel. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. And because it was the order they appeared on the shelves, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Shelf 2. Here we go. And Baby Makes Two by Diane Sheldon. The Eternal War, which is book 4 of the Time Riders series, yes, by Alex Garrow. I should have pointed out the author of the first book I showed you. So the next few books are the Naughtiest Unicorn books, and those in the order they appear on the shelves are The Naughtiest Unicorn, The Naughtiest Unicorn at the School Disco, and the School Disco even, The Naughtiest Unicorn on a School Trip, Back to the Treehouse Saga, this time for book 8 in that series, The 104 Story Treehouse. Some Demon Headmaster coming up next, guys. In the order in which they appear on the shelves, we have Mortal Danger, The Prime Minister's Brain, which is actually book 2 of the original series, Revenge of the Demon Headmaster, The Demon Headmaster Strikes Again, Facing the Demon Headmaster, Total Control, back to Alex Rider now for book 12 in that series, Secret Weapon, and book 13 in that series, Nightshade. We return to the world of the Immortals now. This is book 3 in that series, Shadowland. And this is the last book in that series, Everlasting. Now on to book 5 of the Time Riders series, Gates of Rome. And now book 5 of the Alex Rider series, Scorpia. Now up to book 8 of the Time Riders series, The Mayan Prophecy. And book 6 of the Time Riders series, City of Shadows. Book 3 of the Time Riders series, The Doomsday Code. There it is on the spine, the number 3. And book 7 of the Time Riders series, The Pirate King. On to book 2 now of the Treehouse series. That would be the 26 story Treehouse. Now I should warn you guys, some of these books are double dipped on. But we are now on to the first book of the Naughtiest Girl series, The Naughtiest Girl in the School. I think I may have treble dipped on this one. Back to Goosebumps. The Night of the Living Dummy. Now on to book 4 of the Alex Rider series, Eagle Strike. Some more Demon Arthur stories here, guys. Here we have book 2, Demon Thief. Book 3, Slaughter. Book 5, Blood Beast. Yeah. Book 6, Demon Apocalypse. And book 7, Death Shadow. That's the end of the second shelf of books. But we're going to continue on to the third shelf. Are you ready for this, guys? Because on this shelf we have book 5 of Darren Shan's Saga of Darren Shan, Trials of Death. Book 11 of the Treehouse series, the 143 story Treehouse. And book 10, the 130 story Treehouse. Now, guys, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, book 1 of the Oz Saga by L. Frank Baum. Currently going through this in reading from the public domain, the next episode of which is on its way. Back to the Treehouse Saga with the 6th book, the 78 story Treehouse. And the 9th book, 117 story Treehouse. Now we have book 9 of the Time Rider series, The Infinity Cage. Pardon me. Now we have book 1 of the Immortal series, Evermore. Rochelle Mead's Vampire Academy. The 65 story Treehouse, book 5 of the Treehouse series. Okay, we're now on We now have book 10 of the Demonata. Hell's Heroes. The first in a series of spin-off books from the original series, Rose. Lily. This is by Holly Webb. Now we're back to the saga of Darren Shan with book 3. Tunnels of Blood. Book 4, Vampire Mountain. Book 8, Allies of the Night. Book 9, Killers of the Dawn. Book 10, The Lake of Souls. Book 11, Lord of the Shadows. Book 6, The Vampire Princes. Or The Vampire Prince, sorry. Book 7, Hunters of the Dusk. These are in the wrong order, but this is book 1, The Vampire's Cirque du Freak, sorry. Now we have the rest of the Oz books in a box set. It may be a bit of a pain to show you otherwise, but here they are. That's everything there from the Marvelous Land of Oz all the way up to the Royal Book of Oz. And that ends this shelf and this episode, guys. Next time, we'll dive into the 4th shelf down. And I'll be sitting on the floor for that one. So that's next time. Until then, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. and have us a magical time.